So we're here in Module 9, right? So virtual classroom, all the database stuff. These first few pages are to review what we talked about in the first half of class in the PowerPoint. And we have a database basics quiz. So you know how these quizzes work. Good job last week. I'll go ahead and do the grading on the rest of those. But again, right, graded quiz in here on Canvas. You get 2 tries. It'll keep the highest score. I believe in you. And it tells you that it's all about the database 101 stuff. So the quiz comes from the stuff we talked about on PowerPoint. And the second assignment this week is hands-on in Microsoft Access. So we just walked through making a table together. The assignment for you is to create 2 tables. And then specifically, each table needs to have a primary key. If that default one works for you, great, leave it. And then I want to have 5 fields, right? So first name, last name, team name, position, jersey number, 5 fields. And then I want to have 10 records. So we only have six records here. For your assignment, I need this to go all the way to 10 rows, working your way down. Make sure you have the right data type, right? We had them as text or number or dates, whatever kind of data you're storing, choose that right data type. And then when you're doing your submission on Canvas, tell me what your primary key and why you chose that one. If you just kept the default, that's okay, but tell me why. And then remember that the 2 tables need to have 1 field in common, right? So in my example, the team name field is in the players table. And also over here in the teams table would be one called team name, right? So that same field is in both tables, and that's what we will use to link them together later on. So this one is kind of open-ended. The topic, what kind of data you're storing, can be whatever you want it to be, right? And now keep in mind, we're going to be kind of building on this for the next couple weeks. So have it be something that you somewhat enjoy working with. If you want to use that same example that I'm using of a kind of Madden or video game ratings player information kind of table, that's fine. If you want to use Pokemon, that's fine. If you have some kind of business that you are doing or volunteer work, right? This is whatever you want it to be. Keep it simple. Think of something that's going to meet the requirements. If you need some ideas, poke around here. If you just don't have any ideas at all, right? Pokemon, or expand on what we did together, or shoot me a message and I'll help you find something. But yeah, so that's it. Pretty open-ended on what exactly you do. I'm just worried about you working through the mechanics. And then again, as always, the specifics that I'm grading for are down here, right? So you need to have 2 tables, each one with 5 fields, 10 records in each table. So that's 20 records total. And then 1 field in common between those tables. In your Canvas comments, in that submission field, tell me what primary key and explain why you have that primary key on each table. So we have our quiz on the theory of databases, and we have our first access hands-on make two tables database assignment for this week. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now. If you are here with me live, now is the time for questions. If you're watching this later, thank you very much.